head, you know?
You put on quite an impressive show. It's a shame you chose the wrong side, however. You would have made a good Legionnaire. Defiant till the end, I see. Before I kill you, tell me, was it all worth it? All the people who died today, all of the widows and fatherless children left behind. Such a waste, isn't it? Do you really think your general made the right call, sending all of those men to their deaths to rescue one person? Do you really think your general cares about his men, or the NCR? He is only here for one thing. You will die before realizing that you only helped him destroy everything you thought you were fighting for.
Nothing left to say. Very well. Kill him.
emergency surgery.
Surgical ward's at max capacity, Doctor.
Make room for this one. Blackthorn says he's top priority. We're losing him! Defibrillators now! He's still losing too much blood. Another blood pack, stat!
We don't have any more blood packs.
Take one from one of the other patients.
What are you doing? He needs them.
I'm sorry. Another patient requires this blood pack.
What? What about him? You're just going to let him die?
I'm sorry. I'm just following orders.
Doctor, your patient's dying out here. Why aren't you treating any of them?
All of our resources must go to the courier. Blackthorn's orders. Don't have enough supplies to treat everyone else.
This is madness! All of these soldiers are gonna die for this one person!
Screw Blackthorn's orders. These men deserve better.
Nurse, get the MPs in here. I can't tolerate this crowd.
How is the courier doing?
He appears to be in stable condition. I expect he'll make a full recovery.
Good. Some good news finally. I heard there were some troopers giving you trouble.
Nothing the MPs couldn't take care of.
You did a fine job following your orders, Doctor. I understand morale is low and some may question my orders. But we all need to focus on what will help us move forward.
I just hope this is all worth it. We used what was left of our medical supplies, and many patients died while waiting to be treated.
We all had to make sacrifices. I believe the courier can make a difference for us. Something we lack.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, General Blackthorn. You don't even know anything about this courier. We've heard no more than folklore about his exploits. Furthermore, he sacrificed more than what any one person's life could possibly be worth.
I'm sure if we give him the chance, he'll prove to be our most valuable asset.
We better hope so, and soon. If morale gets any lower, expect a mutiny on your hands.
How much longer, would you say, until the courier can return to duty?
At least another couple days or so. Depends on how well some of his injuries heal up.
Notify me as soon as he's ready.
Yes, sir. Easy. Easy there. Take it slowly. How are you feeling today? You feel alright? Do you know where you are? Good. Now, what do you remember before you woke up here? Good, good. When you were first brought in here, you were nearly dead. You died several times on the operating table. Both your arms and legs were broken by what appeared to be blunt force trauma. You suffered a skull fracture, punctured lung, some fire abrasions. The Legion weren't going easy on you. It's only been about a week, but you seem to be healing up a lot faster than normal. I'm gonna try to stand you up. We'll take it slowly. Alright, it looks like you can hold yourself up. I think you're ready to get back at it then. There are wounded soldiers here who need these beds more than you do. You can walk on both your legs. All of your equipment managed to be recovered from the Legion. It's in the trunk at the end of the bed. General Blackthorn mentioned wanting to speak with you in his office upstairs as soon as you were able to walk. Don't keep him waiting.
I'm Siren. My father was a doctor for the NCR. I learned a lot from him. I used to help him with injured soldiers during the Brotherhood of Steel War. He was a good man. He was forced by the NCR to treat their wounded. He did so under the condition that I would never be drafted into the NCR military. One day while he was treating the wounded, he was hit by artillery fire from the Brotherhood. That artillery cut him in half. With only seconds to live, he still tried to help the wounded patient next to him. I was in a different medical tent at the time. By the time I saw what happened, he died on top of his patient. His hands on top of the patient's shrapnel wounds instead of his own wounds. He was a doctor to the last second. Thanks. I'm nowhere near the doctor my father was, but I can help tend to the patients here. That way I can honor his memory. Dr. Lang is the head physician here in the Frontier. He has saved countless lives for us. If you need medical help, he's the guy to go to. General Blackthorne is our leader. We left the NCR with him. We believe one day we can return to the Mojave and restore order and hope. We left because they continued to lie to us. They promised that at the end of the Brotherhood War, we'd go home free. I saw so many of us die believing they were fighting for freedom. Instead of freedom, we were issued new orders to defend Hoover Dam from an impending invasion from the Legion. Another war. To fight for a cause not of our own. That's something we just couldn't do anymore. The General, he didn't have to leave the NCR. But he did it for us. It always seemed like destiny was against us from the start. This new Legion force came from the north. We could have let them slip by and invade the NCR, opening up a new front. We're not doing this for the NCR. We're doing this for our friends and families back home. We all know what the Legion does to their prisoners. We can't allow them to win. I admit, when we fled the NCR, none of us knew this Legion threat was going to be this big. You're kidding me, right? Anything interesting? This is the Frontier. The whole area is a death trap. But I guess if you want a little R&R, you can head down to the boxing arena, or try to top Hotshot's score at the shooting range. You're really... I guess you could say I took after my father. He was always an optimist, no matter how down the situation got. For a few years, I got my training from helping my father and and my path launched from there. Not many. Even less when it comes to the good stuff. We're mostly trying to get by with whatever's available. Take...
Yes, what is it?
I can't believe Wolfpack is gone.
I can't be disturbed right now. Too much. Analyzing any tech that is recovered from the frontier. Need to find the necessary components to complete our project. Our work on the Liberator, of course. Look, if you have nothing better to do... One of the scout patrols reported they saw cylinder-shaped objects falling from the sky. When they went to investigate, they claimed they were attacked by strange creatures and retreated from the scene. I don't know if they were drunk at the time or just seeing things, but they're all too traumatized to go back and investigate. It's not every day you hear about strange objects just falling from the sky. For all we know, this could be some kind of alien technology. Oh, I'll mark the coordinates on your Pip-Boy. There. Now you can stop pestering me so I can get back to analyzing this data.
Hi there. People call me Rogue. I'm the computer expert here. I handle anything related to the computers. Yep, I had to cobble up and jury-rig these machines so they can functionally operate. I usually lead the search and recovery squad for tech in the frontier. There are all sorts of lost technology here. Oh, before I forget, don't press the big red button. I'm not totally sure myself. I just understand computers so much better and easier than most people. I never read a book, either. General Blackthorn is our leader in the frontier. When the NCR turned their back on their word, Blackthorn refused to lead us to another war. He led us to the frontier. At least here we have a chance to fight for our freedom. Well, from what we've gathered, it seems like that they are new tribes that pledge their loyalty to the Legion. An invasion from the north as well as the east would surely crush the NCR. Yes, a lot of us weren't thrilled at the idea of fighting the Legion in the frontier. But Blackthorn has gotten us this far, and we can't allow the Legion to flank our fellow troopers back in the Mojave. Well, at first it didn't sound like a bad idea, but now I feel like we've started to overexpend our current resources. I mean, just look at the med bay. It's overfilled and we don't have the medications to treat every injured soldier. Even our munitions are already half depleted. I just hope we can beat the Legion soon. Oh, lots! We recovered so much. Still don't understand half of the technology we brought back. Can't wait until I figure all of them out. Yes, we are. I was conscripted by the NCR to fight. The NCR was losing badly, but somehow we managed to break them. I still can't believe we were able to beat such a technologically advanced foe. Yeah, okay.
I can't believe Wolfpack's gone.
Hey there.
Speak to
Courier. I see you're back on your feet. Please, take a seat. We have a lot to discuss. I trust you're doing well? Glad to hear it. You've been through hell, so all things considered, you could be doing worse. Ah yes, I'll get to the matter at hand. As I'm sure you're aware, we sacrificed much to rescue you from the Legion. Some of my best soldiers died to ensure your survival. All I ask is you to return the favor. I've heard about your exploits in the Mojave. You're a legend out there. You're the one who can bring about change. To be honest with you, the war here at the frontier has been at a stalemate for far too long. My men and I were becoming restless. When I first learned you had been captured by the Legion, I felt it necessary to break the stalemate in the belief that your arrival to the frontier was a sign of change to come. I know it might sound crazy, but I trust that you are the key that will push us forward. Hell, if I had been made aware of your arrival to the frontier sooner, you wouldn't have been sent out to that bridge in the first place. I don't know who gave that order, but from now on, all your orders will come directly from me. I need you to keep fighting for me, but more importantly, I need you to help ease some of the tension amongst my army. Already my men are calling for mutiny, wanting to throw me to the wolves. Some are wanting to throw you out with me. Many are in grievance over the loss of their comrades, especially the loss of Wolfpack. They were my best soldiers. They're the ones who spearheaded the operation to rescue you. You owe them your life, Courier. I believe you may have met some of them. Hardcase, Hotshot, AJ, and Mouse. Each of them were killed in action just outside Legion territory after one of their vertibirds was shot down. I hate to have to send you back out into the field so soon. I know you may still be recovering from your injuries, but I can't risk a mutiny. I need you to recover their bodies so they can have a proper funeral. I already have a small unit at the scene, but they're pinned down by Legion snipers. I'll mark the location on your Pip-Boy. Look for an Officer Parks when you get there. He should be able to give you a more accurate assessment of the situation. I won't be able to spare any reinforcements for you. Tensions are too high for the moment. You'll have to go alone on this one. That's all I have for you, Courier. Make sure you come back in one piece. Something you needed, Courier?
I don't have much time for chit-chat. Make it quick. What I do is none of your concern. When we served together in the Mojave, I was with him during the Brotherhood War. The last battle we fought, he seemed more distraught. And when he watched the men he cared so much for die en masse, I could see that a part of him had died with them. And that is why you should never form close bonds with your soldiers. It only becomes a weakness. I wanted to escape my old life. The world was falling apart and I did nothing about it. One day I took action and my path led me to Blackthorn. Blackthorn. We were tired of being used as sponges for our overprivileged superiors. Enough was enough. So here I am, talking with you now. You heard correctly. I served 2 tours in the 1st Recon.
Reach Outreach and its unbiased reporting is made possible thanks to listeners like you. Thank you. You won't hear this on NCR Radio. Despite the Wolfpack's recent demise, the NCR has already introduced their replacement, the Courier of the Mojave. The so-called Wasteland Legend has officially joined the NCR Exiles, Blackthorn announced in a press release. Quote, "With the Courier on our side, the war will be over soon." The Courier, for their part, has not yet given a comment. Will the Courier live up to their legend, or will they just be a political figurehead for Blackthorn's regime? Time will tell. That's not all. NCR has announced that they've reclaimed the bridge outpost lost just prior to the operation that cost the Wolfpack their lives. Though the area has little tactical value, it seems to serve as a symbol of the NCR's perseverance, despite its recent losses. As such, the outpost has been christened Outpost Henderson, named in honor of the popular corporal who fell in battle with his men. Former Ranger Ian Malcolm is now in command, and our sources indicate that he'll use the base as a staging ground for strikes into Legion territory. Don't change the channel. We'll be right back.
Wind blows my direction, nobody to take me in. As I look in my reflection, I'm bruised and full of sin.
Say what you want about me, Scott.
Can't find my religion.
Trust me when I say this.
Struck down at every turn. Stuck in isolation. Oh Lord, I'm surely gonna burn. Is long and I'm alone, try to find this place called home. Made it through another year, I'll still be here on the frontier, on the frontier, on the frontier, on the frontier. I'll give my confession. These clothes are stained with blood, made a new kind of fashion, trying to hide that red with mud. What a lousy vacation, been away for many years. I asked for protection, I shouted out but no one hears. The road is long and and I'm alone. Try to find this place called home. Made it through another year. I'll still be here. The road is long and I'm alone. Try to find this place called home. Made it through another year. I'll still be here on the frontier. On the frontier. On the frontier. On the frontier. On the frontier.
No fluff, no ads, no lies. At the Breach Outreach, we only broadcast the truth. Breaking news. Despite the Wolfpack's recent demise, the NCR has already introduced their replacement, the Courier of the Mojave. The so-called Wasteland legend has officially joined the NCR exiles, Blackthorn announced in a press release. Quote, "With the Courier on our side, the war will be over soon." The Courier, for their part, has not yet given a comment. Will the Courier live up to their legend, or will they just be a political figurehead for Blackthorn's regime? Time will tell. That's all for now. We'll be back soon.
I've got some bad memories. Some made me curse, some put me at ease. Ever since I learned my ABCs, been scraping by with the blood on my knees. Heard about the folks fighting far away, beaten and bruised for the rest of their day. I deal with things in my own way. You're damn right, I got something to say. I say, why can't you come back? My life's been thrown way off track. Before I say goodbye, I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I'd say I've made some bad mistakes. I break into cars and mess with the brakes. Not anymore, cause that stuff is bad. Have to admit it was the best time I had. Someday you'll see that I've really changed. But don't believe me, cause I ain't deranged. I deal with things in my own way. And you're damn right, I've got something to say. I say, why can't you come back? My life's been thrown way off track. Before I say goodbye, I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I know the reason why.
You're listening to the Breach Outreach, your source of unbiased news in the wasteland. Breaking news. NCR has announced that they've reclaimed the bridge outpost lost just prior to the operation that cost the Wolfpack their lives. Though the area has little tactical value, it seems to serve as a symbol of the NCR's perseverance, despite its recent losses. As such, the outpost has been rechristened, Outpost Henderson, named in honor of the popular corporal who fell in battle with his men. Former Ranger Ian Malcolm is now in command, and our sources indicate that he'll use the base as a staging ground for strikes into Legion territory. Also in the news... Despite the Wolfpack's recent demise, the NCR has already introduced their replacement, the Courier of the Mojave. The so-called Wasteland.
Survival tip number 944. Walls are thin. Make sure you keep your voice down. If we can hear you, the Legion can too. Stay safe. Drop what you're doing, because the voice of the NCR is doing the talking. There's a nasty rumor going around that yours truly is bald. Well, allow me to dispel that rumor. Your voice of the NCR has long, flowing locks. How do I have hair this good? Well, it is easy. I have to moisturize it every day. And do you know how hard it is to find that stuff now? Some days I feel as if my hair is a curse. Then I see the smile on all your faces when you see my perfect cuts, and I find the strength to endure. Turn your speakers up. It's time for a song.
I'm not one of the greedy kind. All of my one thoughts simple. I know what's on my mind. I'm not resting until I find what would make your life simple. Now listen, big boy. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you, love, I wanna be kissed by you, just you, nobody else but you. I wanna be kissed by you, love. I couldn't aspire to anything higher.
Why? Why? Don't fail.
I've made some bad mistakes. I break into cars and mess with...
Survival tip number 944. Walls are thin. Make sure you keep your voice down. If we can hear you, the Legion can too. Stay safe. I'm John Walker, voice of the NCR, and this is the news. Salt traders are concerned about the Frost Lion Resort, which has gone completely silent in recent weeks. Though considering that it was a slaver den, I don't think anyone's gonna miss it. Now, this song is a personal favorite of mine. I hope you enjoy it just as much as you enjoy me. Survival tip number 944. Walls are thin. Make sure you keep your voice down. If we can hear you, the Legion can too. Stay safe. Make sure to listen close, because the Legion doesn't want you to hear this. Scavs are complaining about the Hunter's Lodge. The lodge is well known as a club for well-off wastelanders who like to kill things for fun. Can't exactly give you my opinion on the place since I've never been inside of it. Hard to believe, I know. Come to think of it, I don't know if anyone has ever left the lodge. The voice of the NCR is going on a little break. But don't worry, I'll be right back after this song.